Hey guys, wow, that was something. WandaVision, my first video review. Camera is shitty, but um, just doing it out of fun. You guys said I should try and do a review, so here it is. Jumping straight to the WandaVision crazy episode. Um, thank God I'm reacting to this episode because it was mad, crazy, you guys. Things that have happened in that 30-40 minutes was bizarre. Anyone realized how time flies when you're watching this series? Like 1 minute I'm watching the Marvel intro, and then next minute, blink, watching the Marvel outro. Like, wow. So yeah, for anyone that hasn't watched everything that has led to WandaVision, in case you need a brief of the movies you need to watch if you don't want to start all the way from the first Avengers or Captain Marvel, um, you can tell me on my WhatsApp, and then I can link. I can make a video of the kind of movies you should watch or an intro of how we got here if you don't want to sit down and watch everything. Okay, I'll try make my videos clear. So yeah, intro, funny, callback to the 80s sitcom. See all of them as children, teenagers, and adults, and we see Vision as a baby, and Vision as a teenage. Funny, 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 hilarious. That was super funny. It looked very weird, and yeah. Second thing was Sparky the dog. Callback from Sparky the dog, the synthetic dog from the comics, created by Vision, but they took a different direction on this one. Stayed a couple minutes and died. Will he come back? We don't know, but hope so. But in the comics, he is green, and he has some superpowers and stuff. So this one was just a callback to that, or maybe it will lead to more. I'm not sure, but as the episode winded off, the dog died. Sad. Next thing on the reality, we had a mention of Thanos. We had a mention of Rambo mentioned futons. If you're good with the comics, you know why Monica Rambo had to say futons. It's one of his her nickname. Sorry, in the comics. Once she gets her powers, so it will be she will be called photons due to the photons that she removes in terms of her energy beams. And then, did anyone else notice Rambo's reaction to mention of Captain Marvel? There was a very weird look that she gave, and I was like, what happened? Was she sad? Was she grieving? I'm not sure. I don't know. To some point I was thinking, did they have something with Captain Marvel we should know about? Yeah. um First lesbian relationship in MCU. I think so. Yeah. So I had a feel of something like that, but that would be weird because Captain Marvel has seen her while she was a child. So nope. Nope. Um Vision at the office. The other office guy, I can't remember his name, said something. It's a joke, and none of it is real. So a callback to everything that is happening in the hex. What catches on? Everything that is happening in the hex, and they say um, everything that is happening is not real. So it's a joke, and none of it is real. And for a moment, Vision takes him out of the hallucination or the mind control, and then the guy cries and begs Vision to remove him from the fake reality, and because he says she's in my head. So yeah, they are setting up Wanda as the villain, um, which is all good, but I'm thinking it's not. They're trying to mislead us. Marvel are very strategic in what they do, and there's no way they would want us to have like the um, be able to foreshadow what is going to happen way earlier in the series. So I'm thinking no, and I'm going to back up with something Wanda says in the next few scenes in the episode. Okay, so Wanda walks out from the hex, confronts the sword. Um, a bit of Mexican standoff. Obviously, Wanda wins that, um, but she walks off from um, Westview, and she walks out of the hex, and that is some crazy moment there. And then, or gangster, and she even gets Segovian accent back. I'm like, wait, what? She was just speaking some 80s English back then, and then when she just pops out, she gets a Sokovian accent back, and then she's like, "Oh, I can't even mimic that accent." So yeah, the advert, the Lagos advert, most people might not be able to read into this, but Lagos advert was what happened when they were in Nigeria, Lagos, during Captain America Civil War. So Wanda made a oopsie in Lagos and killed a bunch of people. And so the advert has a tissue that wipes out when you make a mess. And then the slogan of the tissue is when you make a mess when you didn't want to, and then it's called Lagos. I was like, yeah, 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 wink, wink, yeah. So that's a callback. I think it's her her conscience that is making these adverts in relation to anything that has happened in her life, from the Hydra watch to the everything that has happened in the commercial. What else? The was called I don't remember, but it was the toaster that was the Stark toaster. Yeah. So everything that is happening in terms of the advert is something that has happened in real life to her, and then she's subconsciously, or someone else is subconsciously turning them to advert. So the Lagos advert is a callback to Civil War when she accidentally killed a bunch of people, and I think subconsciously she wishes she can be able to retract that and yeah, wipe it off like the strong tissue they have on that. So Sparky dies, and the kids, Weekend and Speed, uh, ask their mom to bring him back to life because they know she has the powers too. And then she's like, no, when someone dies, we have to go through the pain, and then we have not to try and find shortcuts. And then I'm like, what? This whole thing is a shortcut. Her trying to avoid the pain of Vision dying and her brother dying and her being alone. That's why she has this. So uh, double standards or hypocrisy, I don't know, because one side she has Vision back from the dead, but she can't raise the dog from the dead because they have to take in the pain, while she, on the other hand, has refused to take in the pain, keeping about 3,000 people hostage just for her to have a family. So yeah, I found that a bit weird. Um, Vision confronts Wanda about the weird thing weird things happening in the Westview area, and then Wanda forces an ending. On my side, I thought even the episode was over, and then credits are rolling. The outro music is playing, and then I'm like, it's over. That was quick. And then they continue arguing. I'm like, what's going on? And then yeah, that's when you know you realize it's not over. Wanda is forcing the show to end so that she can't have the talk with Vision, and Vision can't have none of it. So Vision continues, and then to some point, Vision says to no Wanda says to Vision, "Do you think I'm the one in control of this? Do you think I'm the one who controls them to take the garbage out, to walk their dogs? There's someone else in charge." So that is me thinking we have Mephisto. Mephisto, yeah, should definitely make an appearance. I don't think Wanda should become a villain, because if she is a villain, um, she has been there before. She has been a villain in Age of Ultron, so it doesn't make sense to make her a villain again. Um, unless she never goes back to the Avengers. But if you have an excuse that someone else was taking control of her, because she says she does not know how the hex came about to be. But we have seen her raiding the storm facilities and stealing the body of Vision. Before I forget, I'm starting to think who the missing person was. Vision. Sword stole Wanda stole the body from the Sword facilities, and then wiped the minds of the scientists and the guards that were guarding the body, for them not to remember that Vision existed. And then she went back to Westview with the body, and then Sword was able to trace it back to Westview because I don't know, they have a track on Vision or something. I don't know. But that would explain the case of the missing person. The missing person should be Vision, and they were trying to hide exactly who it was. So yeah, I hope I have solved that. I hope so. I hope that's the truth. The last part of the episode was introduction to none other than Pietro. Pietro, who is the brother, the dead brother of Wanda. Not dead, he's legit dead. He was killed, shot, KOD, killed on duty, trying to save. Not trying, he saved Hawkeye, um, and was ended up being turned to, uh, yeah, nothing but holes. So Quicksilver comes back, makes an introduction, but here's the big one. He does not come as Pietro from Avengers. He comes back as Quicksilver from X-Men. Boom. What? And then so in reality, Quicksilver has been recast to from Quicksilver Pietro from Avengers to Quicksilver from X-Men. And also in Wanda's reality, Pietro from Avengers has also been recasted as Quicksilver from X-Men. What? Like, that has just joined Deadpool and X-Men all into Marvel, because if Quicksilver from X-Men can show up on a Marvel, that means, and Quicksilver has shown up on Deadpool also, that now means the reality that Wanda is in has both X-Men X-Men and Deadpool in it. Goes back to my theory that I was saying. I was thinking about it in a mat, and then I was like, you know what? What if when the season ends, Wanda creates a huge blast of the CMBR into the world and then changes the world to have the X-Men in it due to the CMBR. They activate um, the genes of the anyone with the mutation gene to turn into now mutants, and then it's a reverse of what she did in the House of M comics, where she said no more mutants, and then there were all mutants disappeared. But this one, she does it in terms of a blast, and then it becomes let there be mutants, and then now we go back to real. Now there's the existence of Quicksilver from X-Men, and everyone in X-Men now exists in our universe. So there will be a joining of that universe and our universe and Wanda's reality. Boom. And then we have introduction to X-Men. We have introduction to the Fantastic Four. Everybody's in. Deadpool is in. We have the whole circus in town. So yeah, that's about everything I got from this video, just for my first watch. um yeah, I know there are some guys that do like in-depth review, and those are the guys I look up to in terms of my information, but this one is just purely what I got firsthand from watching um the episodes. Can't wait for episode 6. If this goes well, I might make a review of the episode 6 promo. So yeah, guys, tell me what you think. I know the video is a bit 144p, but have to work with what I got. It is what it is. So yeah, guys, that was fun. That was exciting. I'm still confused. I'm still excited. I'm still, like, wow. That was major. That was major. The introduction of Quicksilver from X-Men to the MCU was out of this world. Can't wait to see the last episode, like what they have in store for us, because the WandaVision will link this series to the upcoming Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So I'm thinking that will be crazy once we get to know like how this series will link to the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness. The name itself is super exciting. Multiverse of Madness. MCU is the multiverse of madness. So peace out, guys. See you on the next episode.